Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is your host, Majestic, speaking with another episode of Battletech, episode number 6. And today I just really had to have a little fun here. I really like to do skirmish-brawly kinds of mechs. And I did the 2 Hunchies, the 4G and the 4P in my Lance, but now I want to try all Kintaros. Just because of the fact that their stock loadout is all SRM6s, and I believe a LRM 5 on there. Yeah, I think, yeah, SRM6 medium laser, SRM6, LRM 5, SRM 6, another medium laser. So very, very close range combat, but with 4 of them on the battlefield, I really want to wipe up the floor of the enemy team. So I did give the enemy team a Kintaro, and along with the rest of their Lance, they do have a Jenner, and they do out-ton us by points, or they out-cost us, I should say. I did learn that. That's the Lance value budget. So right there, I should have known that from the first episode, really. But, you know, 25 million is what we have. So they hit the mark there, but they definitely out-ton us as well. They have an assault, a heavy, medium, and a light, where we just have 4 mediums. So we're going to do the best we can. We are playing River Crossing during sunset. I just want to see how an all very close range skirmish brawly kind of setup works against kind of a mixed bag on this side, especially when we include one of our own on the enemy team and how they use it versus, you know, if I gang up on a particular mech with all 4 of my Kintaro. So let's head out there onto the battlefield and see how this kind of setup performs. The expectations is going to be a roll. We're just going to roll over them as soon as we get into short range. I hope it goes differently than that, but let's just check it out. Let's see what all kinds of splat damage can do. We are up first, and we are going to move. Okay, so with short range, we definitely want to move. We want to be in the water, especially if we wind up using an alpha consistently. I'm going to keep them all bunched up together so that anyone that comes after any of them is going to have to face all of them. So a roll kind of mentality. They are all in cover, and they all, or one of them at least, has evasive. Okay, so their quick draw is moving up. I'm not sure where he is going. Looks like he is just staying right there. Okay. Here comes the Jenner. I thought the Jenner was going to move a little further up. Okay. Oh, the Jenner did move all the way up. Okay, there he is. And what is he going to try and do? Miss, dodge, miss. Okay, so we played that well. The fact that he tried to shoot us while we're in cover is very, very, very good sign. Let's start moving up a little bit. Nope. Let's move blockade. Okay, so here he has the best chance to hit. Partial. But this gives us all 60 and 65%, so I think I might do that just to really put the heat on him. Okay, so 2 unknown mechs right there. Not going to use the LRM 5. And unload. Well done! Look at all that damage, especially to the center torso. He's going to have to get out of there very quickly. Otherwise, it's easily going to be a 4-3 advantage, if I had to guess. Looks like they're moving their mechs up a little bit. Okay, so maybe they're using the Jenner as a spotter, is what I have to guess. So we're going to try and get him down as quick as we possibly can. Okay, 70 and 75%. That's what I like to see. And if we get some direct hits on the center torso, we might be dealing with a 4-3 match right off the bat, which would be fantastic. Not using a LRM.
Acknowledge, Commander.
Okay. That's from ammo crit. Right arm destroyed, and he's knocked down. Now with my next Kintaro, okay, perfect. So we have the tonnage where we have the go-ahead first before they do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for that center torso with a targeted shot, or a called shot, to the center torso, and I'm not going to use everything. I'm going to keep this guy as cool as we possibly can, just using the SRM 6s. Look at that torso sticking up out of the water. That's it. Perfect. Very nicely done. 4-3 right off the bat. And then we'll move Calamity up. So what does he have? He has the Lerm 5. So what if I move him 80% in evasive cover over here? Just get a little bit of damage on him. Okay, dodged 2 of the 5. Looks like. He's coming in. And what we're gonna do now that the quick draw is looking to engage, he is evasive. I have to keep that in mind. These guys are evasive. So whoever has the skill set for being evasive, he's evasive and in cover. All right. I don't want to give him my back.
Yep.
If I go there, it's... All these guys are, like, right there, you know? I'm actually going to move him maybe this way. Draw some of their attention a little bit.
I'm rolling.
Just let them get in position, see what they do in focusing on these two targets that are kind of split right now, and maybe get them in their backside, which is what I'm going to try and do at least. And we have 90% to hit. He is evasive. I mean, I figure we can try it, get some shots down. We're in the water, so we can cool down as well. Let's go for it. So a lot of dodges and stuff, but we did do a good amount of damage on that left arm and the left torso. Kintaro is backing up. Their skirmish-brawler Kintaro is backing up, which is very, very interesting to me. They're using the Kintaro as a support mech. Dodged everything there.
Their targeting skills are not impressive.
First time I've heard that one. Okay, so there's that. Put him in the water. And using everything, it only brings our heat up to that. So I guess we'll do that. Fire everything. Although he is evasive, these are only 2 targets. The Kintaro is not much of a threat. So, you know, I'm going to focus on the bigger target here.
Firing.
Especially since we do have the line of sight on him. Very nicely done! And he's knocked down. That's what we're looking for. Crit left arm. Very nice. And it is our turn again. If we went here, we would be able to fire everything and force that quick draw to engage Sumo, and then get him in the back maybe with Calamity next turn. So that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for that. I'm going to make sure that we are focused up on this Victor while he's down. We did cool down quite a lot. And maybe go for the left torso so that we can... I forgot what side the AC-20 is on. Is it the right arm? Yes, it is the right arm. Does this arm have anything? Yes, this has the medium lasers, and this has the SRM-4, so all he'd be left with is that AC-20 and melee if we were able to take off this torso. So let's go for that. 75% chance to hit everything. With everything except the lerm, so let's give that a shot.
Piece of cake.
Okay, we are critting these guys up like crazy now. Okay, so that is too far away. We want to stay in front of the quick draw too, so
Roger.
if we move blockade right in front of him, I know it's like we could have just meleeed this guy and everything, but we do have an opportunity here with this Victor down on the ground to do some serious work on him, so I figure why not. Overheat warning, let's take off a medium laser. Let's try and get this torso off.
Roger.
That's what I'm looking for. Okay, SRM-4's crit.
Critical hit.
Almost. Almost! Probably use melee with blockade next time. Let the quick draw do what he's gonna do to Sumo. That was cute.
That was a hit.
And here comes the Victor. Back up! Okay, so there's that AC-20, and there goes the left arm! So they really focused in on Sumo there, unfortunately.
Right here.
Let's go for that. We have to get that torso off. That would be very, very nice if we could. What if we moved him back just a little bit? That would reduce his chance to hit. So we're going to go for it. Sumo, stay with me there, bud. Very nice. There it is! Excellent. So now he is only down to that AC-20 and is very, very unsteady. Their Kintaro is going to have to start moving up and engaging because a majority of his weapons, as I mentioned, are all short range. And there it is. Oh, wow. What a hit. Very nicely done.
Fire here.
Let us inspire. See, I want one of them to turn.
Confirm.
Okay, if we move Ozone right here and put a full alpha into the Victor, that will give up Ozone's side at least, maybe even his back, but that would force the quick draw to turn around. And if I mean, it's 90%. I don't want to use the Inspire just yet with 90% to work with. I'd rather wait to use it, to be completely honest.
Let's see.
We're gonna go with everything else.
Critical hit.
Well done, and he's knocked down again. Very, very nice.
Pretty high.
Okay, so he's down. And with Calamity,
What's the plan?
100% to hit with everything except the lerms. So now, not only are we kind of pinning this quick draw in, But the Victor's down. The Kintaro is still kind of passive. I'm going to go for the center torso. Come on, Calamity. Even with your lerms, we're going to fire everything.
As you wish.
Oh, very close.
Swimming in your cockpit, aren't you?
And Blockade, you are going to go over... Angel of Death. Why don't we just attack from here? With a called shot to the center torso. And only use the SRM 6s. That could do it if we get the called shot there.
Confirmed.
Excellent. There he goes. Center torso is destroyed. Victor down. So now that puts the Kintaro in a very compromising situation because he has to make a move. The quick draw is by himself entirely. And he took off my torso.
Good.
And I'm knocked down. So Sumer, you are bearing the brunt of this attack, poor guy.
I think I broke my collarbone. I'm here.
And I kind of want to melee with him. Unless we can do a full alpha into his back.
You have orders?
Calamity can fight him.
Standing by.
All these guys can fight him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put maybe... it will give up his back, and I'm going to go with one of my guys that isn't beat up. And doesn't have too bad of heat. Actually, let's worry about Sumo now. Let's get him out of here. Let him back up a little bit. And just sprint.
Nobody saw that, right?
Sprint to... Let's sprint him back to, like, maybe here. So he's in the cover. Evasive as well. And here comes the Kintaro. Very nice.
Oh, my armor's melting off. What do you need?
Let's see, who is the least heat intensive right now? Calamity. We're gonna put you right behind this guy and give him a full alpha to the back, and then the rest of you guys are going to melee on the front so you can cool down. There it is.
Good to go.
100%. I don't even have to use Inspire just yet. Oh! That was it. Engage. Nice. Going for his arm. He lost guarded. And ozone. He gets that back center torso. Oh, his other arm. Medium laser is crit.
Reporting. Critical hit.
And he's knocked down. Very, very nice. There he goes. He's going to have to stand back up if I had to guess. Yep. And look at that. He's surrounded by 3 Kintaros. That's got to be terrifying. Yep. He's going to fight. Blockade. Blockade just absorbed that like a champ. Did get knocked down. It's alright, bud. You're good.
Oh, you bastard.
Don't worry about it. We got you. We got you, bud. Ozone.
Confirm.
I kind of want to... Let's go for the back.
You got it.
So that way we can turn Calamity around. We don't have to worry about this. Medium. There it is. You're down, bud.
Affirmative, Commander.
That is going to do it. Yes! Right torso, right arm, center torso, all destroyed. Perfect. And now their Kintaro is probably going to light up Calamity, if I had to guess. Nope, they're going for Sumo. Kicking a man when he's down, huh? Brutal. Let's go with Calamity.
How might I help?
Let's have you attack. No, we're just gonna have you move right now. With 90 and 95%, that's really, really nice. There's no doubt about that. 90%. I'm gonna use it on probably Ozone if I had to guess from range. Yeah, let's start tearing this guy up. He's all dodge because he has evasive and everything. He lost evasive though by doing that.
It's getting hot.
Blockade. Stand you up, fella. There you go. Get right back in there. And maybe use you with
Let's go.
yeah, we're gonna use you with Inspire.
Mess them up. Mess them
There we go. 95% on everything. That's what I was looking for. Because he lost evasive. That was the ticket there. Now we can unload.
Engaging target.
And he's knocked down. Very, very nice. Well done.
Yeah.
And last but not least... Can he attack from here? No, he's got 45%. Nope, still got 45%. There, he's got 75%.
I'm there.
We're going to do a focused shot on the right torso with our very, very limited amount of weaponry left. Again, he doesn't have evasive, so that's definitely great. Nicely done. I know you guys might be thinking, why don't I use melee more? Well, if I have the heat capacity to deal a tremendous amount of damage with all of my weapons, that's going to be my go-to. That's going to be my priority when focusing on my opponents.
Crap. That shot for this turtle.
And that overheated him. Oh man, that was too good. Why did he do that? He was going for this kill. I mean, I can appreciate someone who's, you know, trying to make that happen, but man, you got to be careful with that stuff.
Moving out.
Overheated, very vulnerable. Called shot directly to that center rear torso. Unfortunately, you can only do 2 of the 6 SRM6s
I feel
without overheating.
that would test me. It's getting hot in here.
I know, I know. Ozone.
Ready to rock.
It's got 75% on everything. And I'm going to use Blockade to actually, I guess we can melee him if we even wanted to. I'm going to go for the center torso. Because he's overheated, so he can't do anything. And there he goes. Knocked down. Overheated. In all kinds of trouble.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Blockade. Step on him. Right arm was taken off. It takes off a medium laser.
Right here.
And let's have you... No, actually, you can attack from here, can't you? Let's go for that right torso again.
Aye, aye.
There it is! So we got one of the SRM-6s.
Critical hit.
Well done. And now he's going to stand back up. He was overheated. Let's see what he decides to do now. He is surrounded. Maybe melee on Blockade, if I had to guess? No! Decides to do nothing as he...
You have orders?
I don't even know if he can do anything. And maybe we can get the back shot.
Yes, Commander. Yes, shall we?
Center torso. Thing is going down, man. Thing is going down.
Yep.
Let's just keep beating him up. Actually, we can do a full alpha into him if we wanted right now. Yeah, let's do that. Look at all that damage that we're going to be doing. If it hits, 50 plus 60 is 110. 170, 230.
Taking the shot.
Nice! Perfect! Direct hits on the center torso, and they are all down. A very, very quick episode. Kind of went how I figured it would. Obviously, there was some mixing and matching there with what we were going to do. Trying to distract him a little bit, get behind him, go for the back armor. Then, you know, it didn't work at some points, and I'm sure that there are other ways in which I could have navigated through that battle, but it was still a tremendous amount of fun. I really just needed to have one of these matches knowing what the Kintaro stock loadout is, and that was just so much fun to actually go out and perform with it like that. So we got a little beat up with our unit, or our lance, but no one died, no casualties or anything like that. We did survive, everyone survived and is going home. But that's going to do it for this episode of Battletech. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, check out the links in the description. Feel free to leave any of your comments, questions, concerns, or suggestions below. Again, I really want to know your feedback on this. I'm still experimenting, messing around with everything this game has to offer. So, it's a gradual learning process, if you will, especially with all you guys that are very familiar with the tabletop version. So definitely give me all your suggestions and everything, how these videos can be better, what you would want to see, any kind of suggested setups that you would actually want to see out there on the battlefield, and I'd be more than happy to run it. But thank you guys so much again for tuning in. Really do appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Take care, guys.